A very good noon to everyone. Welcome you all to Let's Code. So today we are here to do the revision of ICSE class 10 computer applications. With some previous year questions, we are going to revise them. Please do share it among your friends and all. Please do share, like and subscribe. Share it at the maximum so that rest of them can also join with us and study. So let's start. Okay. So basically, we are going to start with today. Okay, some of the questions. Okay, from your previous year, so that you can get a complete revision. What I can say, complete preparation of the upcoming exams. So our first question, which you can see over here, that define Java bytecode. So anybody would like to share or share some of their views regarding bytecode? What is Java bytecode? Anybody of you want to share some views regarding Java bytecode? About Java bytecode, anybody? Questions are not visible properly. What's the issue? You can increase the resolution, I guess. It's clearly visible. Just check your resolution once. You can increase the resolution to 1000p, 1080p. So Java bytecode. So you know that basically in the first day only of revision of our revision, we have started using the by saying that Java bytecode, right? So Java bytecode is what? It is an intermediate code, right? Intermediate code. Okay, which is generated from the source code, from the Java source code. Okay, and after compilation, and it is generated with .cls extension. Okay, and because of this Java bytecode only, Java is platform independent. Okay, and it is the file which is interpreted by Java virtual machine to corresponding machine code. Let's suppose you are using Linux operating system, so you write your code in Java, you take this code to some other operating system. Let's suppose your to other operating system, let's suppose Windows or Android. In that case, what happens? It can easily be run. Okay, the Java virtual machine of that particular operating system will convert this bytecode into the machine code. Fine. So is my voice clear and explanation clear, or shall I do in Hindi or any other or Bengali? Fine. Okay. So what's the next thing? What is the difference between, I'm erasing this part, okay, so that we can see what is the difference between a class and an object. So I'll explain you the thing. Okay, let me explain you that what is class. See, class is what, like, you make a class of, let's suppose you make a class of man. Okay, so you put the attributes in it. Let's suppose int let's suppose any attributes, int int hands, legs, string name. Okay, so and lots of attributes you put. Okay, so this is a class. Okay, when you create the object inside public static void main or any other sections of the Java program, let's suppose you create an object, man will be equal to new man ob dot let's suppose hands. So what's this object? You are creating an object of the class. Okay, and using the objects we are calling up the attributes, right? So this is the means, you can say, the concept about class. Class is actually structure. The class is actually a template, you can say, and the object is the representation of that template. Okay, so you can define like class is what? Class is actually a blueprint of the objects. Okay, an object is what? It is actually the representation or an instance of a class. Simply you can write, and you can still give a example like this way. Okay, so like that only. You can note them down. Okay, while you are revising the session once again, you can note them down, the difference between the class and the object. So can you name the keyword which converts a variable into a constant? Which keyword will convert a variable into a constant? There is a keyword which converts your variable into a constant. Can you say in the chat box? Can you say that? The keyword which converts a variable into constant is what? We say it as a final keyword. Using the final keyword we can do what? We have a special keyword called as final. Using the final keyword we can convert any variable into a constant. Just like this is a variable, int x is a variable. Okay, so x is a variable. Once you have defined x as 3, let's suppose after some code you again define x as 34. It's possible. Okay, but you can take another half, like final into y equal to 3. Let's suppose you have defined, so you cannot change y. Let's suppose you take y now 34. It will generate an error, but this will not be a problem. Okay, this will be okay, but here it will not be, because y is a what? Now a constant. X is a variable and y is a constant. Okay, so that's how we can convert a variable. Simply int y equal to 3 is a variable. If you write final in front of that, it will become a constant. Now can you say the next question's answer? The method which terminates the entire program from any stage. The method which is going to terminate the entire program from any stage. That particular method which is going to terminate your entire program. Yes, the method which is going to do is system.exit 0. Okay, system.exit 0. Very good. So this is the method which is going to terminate your entire program from any stage. System.exit 0. 0 is the parameter. Then which of the following are primitive data types? You need to mention here the primitive data types out of them. See, basically I have discussed with you the primitive data types, about the primitive data types or the fundamental data types, right? So the fundamental data types, if you can remember, can you tell fundamental data types which are? Fundamental data types in Java. See, basically if I talk, double is one of the primitive data type. Char is primitive data type. Okay. See, string, fine. String, though it is acceptable, okay, as a primitive data type, but still it is not a primitive data type. It is one of the non-fundamental data type. Okay. Char is one of the non-fundamental or non-primitive data type. So once again I would like to give you a brief. Primitive data types are byte, short, int, long, float, double, char and void. These are some of the primitive data types in Java. Okay. And the non-primitive data types are string, okay, classes, okay, string, classes, interface, okay, then you can have arrays. Okay, so these are some of the non-primitive data types. Fine. Any problems with this? Anybody? Anybody have any problems? Anyone wants to ask anything? Okay, fine. Let's move ahead. So you have been asked one very important question. What is an operator? What is an operator? So you know operator is a what? It is a symbol used to trigger certain operation, right? With operator we can do what? Some operation. You can still give an example. Okay, two types of operators they have asked you. Two types of operators. See, basically we can have multiple types of operators. As I have mentioned, you can have arithmetic operator, you can have relational operator, you can have logical operator, okay, you can have bitwise operator. Okay, so these are some of the types of operators. Okay, you should be knowing that what are arithmetic operators, relational operators and logical, which are the operators which comes under them. You can also remember. Okay, see, again here are a lot of theory based questions are given, so we can skip them a bit and move on to some practical based questions. The theoretical questions I can give you, okay, their definitions I can give you, at a certain point of time, but now for now we can just skip it up and we can do some uh, practical questions. So we need to write a Java expression for this, right? Java expression for this. Okay, so what could be the Java expression for this? So it will be specifically, see, it is because it is a root. Okay, so it will be what? Math.sqrt, right? Math.sqrt, and over here b square, so it will be b into b minus, it is 4ac, so 4 into a into c, because it is computer. So over here you have to make him know that how to write b square, it is b into b, and how to write 4ac, because we understand 4ac means multiplication, but computer don't know, so you have to specifically mention in between them multiplication symbol. Okay, so evaluate the following if the value of x is 7 and y is 5. So over here some values are given for these two variables x and y. You need to tell the value for this. Okay, so can you tell in the chat box after calculation? See, basically the calculation should be like x plus equal to x plus 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 x plus. See, x plus equal to is a type of arithmetic operator, assignment operator, where it tends to x plus equal to means x equal to x plus, and after that this thing you have to write as it is, x plus plus, this is a single thing, and then a plus, then x, then again a plus, then again a plus plus y. So what is the value, if you can calculate and tell? What will be the value for this? Can you tell? What will be the answer for this? How many of you are doing or can tell? Okay, fine. So let me do for you. So basically the value will be x. X value is given as 7, right? So 7 plus x plus plus. So this will be 7 only. But whenever we are going to move from here to other, so x will be incremented by 1. So whenever there is x plus plus, you need to increment that by 1. But when it passes from x plus plus, you have to move on, then only you have to increase the value. Don't increase the value at that time, because it is postfix increment operator. X plus plus is a postfix increment operator. So after showing the previous value of x or the present value of x, then you need to increase after showing. So x present value is 7, and then after when it passes x plus plus, you write x 7, and then when it passes from x plus plus to another, that time it will be incremented by 1. So whenever the next time x is encountered, you are going to write 8. So because x is over here, so you are going to write 8 here. Fine, because it has incremented. Now plus plus y. Plus plus y means what? Y is 5. It is prefix increment, so you need to increase the value and then write the value there. So increase the value means 5. So y's value will be incremented by 1 to 6. Okay. So 7 plus 8 plus 6 14 and 14 plus 6 14 and 7 21. So 28 is the value for this. 28. So then write the output for the following. String s1 equal to life is beautiful. Okay, so it's fine. Life is beautiful is a string which is assigned to s1. Then when it comes down to system.out.println, so what will be the output? Okay, fine, I'll explain. Just come over here once again. I'll come back again. So first do this C number, then we'll go back once again to the previous question. S1 dot substring 4. So you know the use of substring, is it? So substring is a function of string which is going to take out a part of a string. Okay, a part of a string. So from S1, that life is beautiful, it is going to take out certain part. Okay, so it is written 4, so from 4 it is going to take out. So you know that string, there are indexes 0, 1, 2, 3, space is 4, I is 5, S is 6, then again space is 7, like that way, 8, 9 and so on. So over here, so from 4 means from space it is going to take out, but it should write earth in front because of this earth written, and then plus, and s1 dot substring means from 4 we are going to take out from the space earth is beautiful. So this thing is the output for this. Okay, because of this earth will be here, and because of s1 dot substring 4, so from 4 we are going to take out this rest part of s1. And what will be the output of this next one? s1 dot ends with l. s1 dot ends with l. So you are going to check over here. Ends with is a function which checks, starts with is a function which checks. So whichever functions are there which is going for checking, so you need to give true or false for that. Like s1 dot ends with l, so it is asking whether s1 means life is beautiful, is it ending with capital L? S1 which is life is beautiful, is it ending with capital L? No, it is ending with small l. Okay, so for this the answer will be over here, it will be false. Simply Java will return false because S1 life is beautiful, L is what? Small l is not equal to capital L, is it? So it is false. So your output will be earth is beautiful and false. So something like this your output will be shown. So something like this, earth is beautiful and then false. So this will be the output of your this C number. Okay, fine. So one of your friend asked like how it came and explain this one. So let's see. once again this value. So as I told you earlier also, that if x plus equal to something is written like x plus equal to 3, so this thing have to be written as x equal to x plus 3, like this way. Okay, understood? So x plus equal to this whole expression, so it will be x equal to x plus this whole expression. Okay, now to solve this expression we have to apply certain things, like what is the value of x? 7. Now what will be x plus plus? See, x plus plus is a postfix increment, so it is going to increase the value by 1 of x, but not at this stage. Whenever you are going to see postfix, you are going to write the present value of x. What is the present value of x? 7, right? So you are going to write 7 only. But as you pass from x plus plus, as you go from x plus plus, you are going to increase the value of x. But as because we have printed the value of x as 7, you cannot print once again the x value as 8. Okay, you can only write the present value of x here. And when you pass from x plus plus from some other term to the next term, the x value will be increased. So x value, because it is again x is encountered here, and because previously x plus plus has incremented the x value to 8, so you can write x here 8 and then plus and plus plus y. See, because no need to take tensions, plus plus y means you have to increase the value of y and then show, because it is prefix. The new value of y you need to show, that is 6. 5 is already there in y, you just increase it. So then just add all of them, that's all. You will be getting 28 as the answer. Clear with this thing? Okay, so once again you can go back and repeat it once again with some other questions also you can try. We'll do again another day some this type of question. So let's move on to the next question. Write the output of the following statement. So very easy question. You need to write the output of this question. A picture is worth /t / double inverted commas 1000 words, again a / double inverted comma and the close. So till here there is no problem, right? A picture is worth sorry, see, /t means tab, horizontal tab. Tab means 3/4 line space, 3/4 space bar will be taken as a horizontal tab. Okay. Sorry, as you see in the tab, there is a button in the keyboard. What does it do? The same work it do over here also. You don't have to press tab there. You just write /t. It will take a horizontal tab, a space. Okay, because of this, the next thing is / double inverted comma. So whenever you want to show double inverted comma in system.out.println, so you need to use a / and then double inverted commas, 1000 words. Okay, and then again / and double inverted comma means double inverted comma will be shown. So like this, because of this /t, this much space will be given. because of this slash and double inverted comma can be shown inside system.out.println. Okay, clear? What will be the output? A picture is what? 1,000 words. Okay, because of that slash t, this space will be, lot of space will be given, and because of that slash and double inverted commas, the double inverted commas can be shown. Okay, is it clear? Is it clear to all of you? Okay, fine. Moving on to the next thing, that it says what will be the output of the following segment and mention how many times the loop will execute. You need to mention the output and how many times the loop will execute. Okay, so so k equal to 5, k less than equal to 20, k modulus 6 equal to 0, then continue. Okay, so originally k is 5, so it will go and check here that whether k is less than equal to 20, means k's value is 5, so 5 less than equal to 20 is correct. So that's why it will come over here and check whether 5 means k modulus 6 means 5 modulus 6. So 5 modulus 6 will be what? The value of 5 modulus 6 will be 5 again, because you are dividing 5 with 6. So because 5 is less than 6, so 6 table you give by 0, 6 zeros are 0. The remainder, because modulus is a remainder operator, so it will give 5. So you can check out here that 5 is equal to 0 is a false thing, so it will not continue, it will just do what? It will just print this k. So the k's value is 5, so 5 will be printed over here. Okay, so till now the loop has run for one time. Okay, now again the loop will go back here and will add a 7 to 5. Okay, k plus equal to 7 means k plus equal to 7 means k equal to k plus 7 means k is 5 and 5 plus 7 is 12, right? So k's value now increased to 12. Now it will again go back to here, the condition thing. Okay, so 12 less than equal to 20, it will check now. 12 less than equal to 20, right? So because 12 is less than 20, so again it will go back here. K modulus 6 equal to 0. K's value is 12. 12 modulus 6. So when you divide 12 with 6, 6 2s are 12. Remainder is 0. So 0 equal to 0. So yes, it is true, so it will continue. So when continue, so it will go back to the loop again. So when it go back to the loop, so the step it will come k plus equal to 7. So k was right now 12 and 12 plus 7 becomes how much? 19. So the k's value is updated to 19 now. So then 19 less than equal to 20. Previously the loop ran for 2 times, now the loop is running for the 3rd time. Okay, 19 less than equal to 20. So now k modulus 6, that means 19 modulus 6 equal to 0. No, if you check 19 divided with 6, 6 3s are 18, you get a 1. So you don't get a 0, you get a 1. That's why 1 equal to 0 is not valid. So your code will go to system.out.println k, means k will be printed out. K's value is right now 19, so 19 will be printed out. in the screen, so it will again come over here to increase. So k's value is what, 19 and plus 7, so 19 plus 7 is 26, right? So it will come over here and check again that 26 is less than 20, so it's no. So when it's no, it will simply come out of the loop. Okay, so your output will be 5 and 19, and your loop ran for 3 times. Okay, so what is the output? 5 and 19, and how many times does it run? 3 times, right? So you need to track over here, okay, what it is doing and all. Okay, so the output is here, and how many times the loop execute? 3 times. And if they have asked you what is the k's value, last value of k, so the last value of k, if you can remember, it was 26. This is not a question, maybe they can ask what is the last value of k, so it is 26. Clear with this thing? Any issues? Okay, moving on to the next question, that is what is the data type returned by the following library methods? So basically you know that is white space data type returned by the following. So is white space is a character wrapper class function, okay, and because it is white space, it should return a boolean data type. Okay, it should return a boolean data type. And compared to ignore case, it will return an integer data type. Compare to is a function which compares two strings, subtracts the corresponding positional characters of two strings. They subtract, means compare to subtracts the positional characters of the string, corresponding characters of both the strings. They will subtract the ASCII values, and it gives an integer value. Okay, now a question which is saying that rewrite the following segment using logical operators. Okay, so you need to write this thing using logical operators. So you know logical operators are and, or, and not. So using the logical operators you need to rewrite. So if x greater than 5, so if x greater than 5, and this is also mandatory, because if this, then it will check. So if x greater than 5, you have to use and here. X greater than y, okay, complete thing, and then you can write a system.out.println. Okay. Similarly, let us move on to the next thing, that is convert the following if-else-if construct into switch case. So this is one of the if-else-if construct, right? If-else-if, you need to convert it to switch case. So because if ch equal to c and ch equal to c, again ch equal to h and ch equal to h, so you can see ch is being referred every time, so the switch variable will be what? Ch. Okay, now because c and c, small c and capital C, so we have to write case small c colon case capital C. Okay, and system dot out dot print system, I'm ignoring the complete thing, system dot out dot print computer. Don't write in your exam like this, you have to write complete system dot out dot print. Okay, so we have to mention your break now. Then case h small h and case capital H, this one, it is system dot out dot print Hindi, and still a break, and then else statement should be written in default, right? System dot out dot print physical education. Physical education. Okay, so this is the thing you have to write. The switch case construct. Hello Krishna Pandey, how are you? You can continue with us, okay, and continue for like the end of the class. You will get to know a lot of things. So fine, now give the output of the following. Simply math.pow 36 comma 0.5. Math.pow, you know, it is a power function. So here 36 to the power 0.5 plus mat.cube root of 125. 36 to the power 0.5 means 36 root cube square root and cube root of 125. So 36 square root will be 6 and cube root of 125 will be 5. So you will be getting 11 as the answer, right? So now here math.seal 4.2. So you know sealing, math.seal is a function, okay, which goes to the next integer, next highest integer. So 4.2 next highest integer is 5, right? 5.0. Math.floor will come down to the previous value of integer. So math.floor 7.9 will be what? 7.0 only, the lowest value 7 only. So 5 plus 7 is 12.0, right? So that's how your output should come, okay. Got it? Very nice. Please do take care of writing, okay, the values. I forgot to mention 11.0, okay, in the previous answer. So you see, the next question is you have to use the ternary operator over here, okay. Ternary operator. So ternary operator, you know, question mark and colon, that takes 3 operators. So So ternary operators syntax is what? A variable equal to, then we write condition, question mark, true statement, and colon and false statement. Okay, so this is the thing for your ternary operator. Okay, so can anybody tell how to solve this if else into ternary operator? So simply you see n1 greater than n2, n1 greater than n2. So and a variable r is given which is common, so r is equal to the condition is over here, n1 greater than n2. Okay, the question mark should come, then true statement, the true statement is true itself, and the false statement is false itself. Because r is given earlier only, so we don't give r here, you just write the values of r. All okay? Everything's clear from here? Whatever have we discussed for all of you, is it clear? Shall we move on to the next thing? Okay, fine, very nice. See, we have been provided now some 15 marks question which is very long, and we need to solve this. Okay, like in Blue Jay. So let's do. So over here you can see we have been mentioned to use a class cab service. Okay, cab service. Okay, we have to use a cab service, so the class name should be class cab service, right? Okay, fine. Now what's the thing? String car type, double km, double bill, all these things we have to write here. String car underscore type, double bill and km for kilometer. Fine. Now what's the next thing we need to do here? Now member variables are done. Now member methods, cab service. So this is a default constructor. Okay, you know default constructor, the constructor which will initialize, okay, your data members to, okay, initialize your data members. That is a default constructor. And the default constructor, if you make it's okay, if you don't make, the compiler will make on its own. Okay, so the default constructor, the string data members to null and double data members to 0.0. So we have the string data member is car type, right? So car type should be assigned, but we have to mention here what, cab service, and the default constructor, right, cab service. Okay, and car type equal to null, and the double data members are bill and km, right? So bill should be written as 0.0 and km should be written as 0.0. Done, or default constructor. So meanwhile what you can do, you can mention here that what is this, you can write some comments. So comments are written, single line comments are written using double slash, you know. So we can write here default constructor, okay. While you are writing the string car type, and so you can mention here what, you can mention here data members. So, and while starting with the cab service, you can mention here the member functions. So these things please give, okay, when you are writing the code in exam. Okay, so the comments, the examiner sees the comments. Okay, the comments contain up to 2 marks. Okay, if you give properly the comments, they can give you complete marks. Okay, so please do give. Then what, void accept. Void accept, so accept is a function which will do what, which will accept the car type and km using scanner class only. So we have to accept the values in void accept. So in void accept, what we have to do, hi Samir Vishwakarma. So in void accept, what you need to do, you need to use a scanner class to take the input value. So let us write a scanner object sc equal to new scanner system.in, right? So this is the what, this is a scanner object sc, and we are associating that object to system.in. Okay, and because we are using the scanner class, we should mention in our program import java.util.scanner, right? So we should write here to use the scanner class in our program. Okay, now after taking the scanner, now what we can do, we can do what, we can take the input values of what, car type and km. So we can write an output statement, system.out.print enter your car type. So here we should input the car type, input in the car type variable. So car type equal to sc dot next line, you know, because it is a type of string, so next line is the function. Similarly, we have to take the kilometer. So system dot out dot print Okay, yes, we can use system import java.util dot a scanner or import java.util dot star, because star means everything. Okay, so because already you are using scanner here, so we can mention your scanner only, no issues. Okay, or you can mention their star also. System.out.print, enter your kilometer, and then we can input km equal to sc dot next double, right? So our work of void accept has been done. Okay, void accept done. Now we have the next thing is calculate. We have to calculate the bill as per the rules given above. So this is the rule: up to 5 kilometer, if the car is of AC type, so you can charge 150. Okay, and if it is of non AC type, you charge 120 up to 5 kilometer. Okay, so in the calculate function we need to mention this thing, and void calculate, right? So our next function which will come is void calculate, right? Void calculate, and we have to check that whether car underscore type equals is a function, right, in the string for checking equal to, is it? If car dot equals AC, AC car and non AC car, AC car, car type dot equals, better we can use ignore case, else equals ignore case, because you see the users can give any type of value, so that's why a equals ignore case is the function. Okay, if car type dot equals ignore case AC car, then it should be, this if should be what, nested if we have to use, because, or yes, we can use nested if also, or we can use logical operator also, right? So better use the logical operator only. And km less than equal to 5. So these two statements, if AC car and kilometer up to 5 kilometers, right? So what we have to charge, the bill will be, what will be the bill? 150 rupees, that's all. Else if we can copy this part, else if car type dot equals non AC car, right? That was a non AC car, you can see non AC car, non AC car, and then the bill will be what, how much? Bill will be 120 rupees, right? Fine. Similarly, you can write for the other things also, like else if car type dot equals ignore case as AC car and kilometer greater than 5. Okay, greater than 5, the bill will be what? 10 per kilometer, rupees 10 per kilometer. So bill will be 150 plus, okay, 10 per kilometer, so 10 into per kilometer, km minus 5. We can have another alternative also. I'll mention for you that one also. Else if car type is non-AC and the kilometer is greater than 5, the bill will be what? 8 per kilometer. Okay, the 120 is already included and you have to add just 8 into kilometer minus 5. Okay, so this is the void calculate functions. Okay, fine. Now what? That it is very easy. 4 only we are done with the 4. Everything is clear. You can have another thing also. AC car and up to 5 kilometer 150 is non-AC car up to 5 kilometer is 120. Okay, AC car and beyond 5 kilometer is 10 per kilometer, and non-AC car and beyond 5 kilometer is 8 per kilometer. So we are done with this, is it? AC car and less than 5 150, non-AC car less than 5 120, AC car and greater than 5, the other one is this one, kilometer minus 5 into 10. Okay, 10 per kilometer extra than 5, and this one. Okay, now display, we have to write the display function. Okay, so display, how to display car type, kilometer travel and total bill. Okay, void display. Okay, here we have to display. So for the display we have to use what? System dot out dot print ln car type should be written like this, and plus car underscore typ type. Okay, similarly the other things, system dot out dot print ln, the next thing is kilometers traveled plus km. Similarly, system dot out dot print ln total bill. Total bill is there in bill, 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 right? One thing, it is there in capital letters. Fine, so this is all for the data members part. Okay, similarly we have to create the object of the class in the main method and invoke the member methods. So we need to create a public static void main, okay, string args. Okay, here you need to create the object of this class. So the class name is cab service, so its object will be created here, cab service. Object name, let's suppose ob equal to new cab service, right? So this is the constructor is called, object with a constructor is called. Okay, now object is object with the help of constructor is created. Now ob dot accept, we have to call. Cap service is already done here. Okay, now the accept function should be called using the ob object. Similarly, calculate function what we have created should be called using the object ob dot, and similarly the display function should be called ob dot. So that's all. Your public static void main is very small, and your rest questions rest part is a bit big. Okay, fine. So I'm trying to give this question, okay, in the link in the description box of this. Okay, and that's all. We have some more question, but because I don't want to make the class bit lengthy, so we'll again come back tomorrow or day after tomorrow, okay, with the rest part of the question. Okay, chaliye, thank you everybody for joining the class. Please do like, share and subscribe. Please do share and subscribe at the most. Okay, please do share and subscribe among your friends, whosoever are there. Please do subscribe among them. Okay, and please do make us reach a subscriber to 1000. Okay, thank you everybody for joining the class. Please share among your relatives, friends and whosoever is near you. Please do share and subscribe. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Okay, bye bye.